Hello and welcome to Life is Magical podcast. I'm your host, Srimanju Ka-tra-gadda, intuitive healer, Akashic Records reader, Hay House author of Connect Your Inner Guidebook, and who believes in experiencing healing and life is magical. Through this show, I'll be sharing my toolbox, which is full of life hacks, tips for rainy days, ways to hold our connections with the inner guide, and much more fun things. Let us begin this journey.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode here at Life is Magical. Today's topic is Change the Thoughts. I would like to read a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. Your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your destiny. Look at how the belief and the destiny is all interlinked. Is that the key thing? What we think, how our belief system is, how we were raised, how we are working towards it. It's all about the destiny as well. It's like if we can change those beliefs, if we can change those thoughts, anything is possible. We can change our destiny. So in this exercise, I'm going to ask you to hold a journal and a paper or a pen and a paper and just write what are your beliefs and what is that you want, your dream, your destiny is going to be, and how do you find it's stopping it, and where are those potholes or hurdles that you are finding it, and we can put our energy, intentions and working on those areas and picking it up. Change is never easy. Whether you're trying to change a behavior, an attitude, or your current circumstances, it'll be easier once you know why you want to bring in change and what it can do for your wellness. So start thinking about why change is currently necessary for you now and why you want to bring that change. What are they? That's the most important thing. And how are you going to deal with it? And how are you dealing by not changing anything? And how do you think it will improve in the future if you change? Say, for example, if I don't do my meditations and I'm expecting a peaceful times, and meditation is a way to get my peace, but if I'm not going to do it, things are going to be the same as of now. But if I'm going to do it, I'm going to see a change. At least I can give a hope towards my change to bring in that peace in my life. So that is where I would like you to think about it. How you're dealing by not doing anything right now, and how you think you will improve by even bringing those small steps of changes in your life. So here, identification is the main task to be done when you decide there is a change required. Notice the patterns of what it has been leading up to this point, and then consequences of change. If I keep saying I'm not loved, does that lead to a healthy love life or a life where you can see or feel love anywhere? So think about what is the energy that's creating when I'm saying I'm not loved. Sometimes we listen to our mind and decide no one loves us and we are not good enough, and we must realize we have a mist or a fog that we need to take it off to see clearly the love around us. And I have noticed this myself as well. I'm expecting a love from a particular person. I may not be receiving, but then there is that fog that makes me blind to see the love from somewhere else I'm getting that I haven't even discovered or even paid my attention towards it. So once you uncover the mist, you'll start seeing the miracles around you. So think about what are the words that we are using now and how we can change it. And rewriting those words are the most important thing. say like write your thoughts. Writing your thoughts helps us to visualize the future self with that change that's going to bring in new circumstances and how we are reacting to it. And also, when we are open to the flow of these energies, we are more happier, more present, our physical health is in better condition. There is not much stagnant energy in our bodies. And notice how elevated you would be. Maybe there is a change that was not needed after all, as well, sometimes. It's just that recognition, it was there, yeah. And just take a note of the feeling, emotions you're going through right now, and let it be in a non judgmental way. Like, enough of the judgments we have done on ourselves, but let this be a non judgmental way. So you are seeing, observing as a third person. Oh, right, this is what I'm thinking, and this is how I'm reacting, and this is what I'm expecting for myself. Just notice that way and try that. If it helps, record this moment by writing it down. If this change was making you happy in your thoughts, try again visualizing when you're happy, seeing how easy it is to implement this new change in yourself. Bring that same sense to your conscious mind, and this will help you in incorporating it into your real world. I was doing this for most of my challenges in my life, thinking I had due to the beliefs created in my head. For example, like I was always anxious speaking in a crowd, especially to unknown people. It did not affect me as a child, but as I reached teenage years, it all started a couple of years ago, or decade, nearly over a decade ago, when I was preparing for my talk for an audience of 30 people. I was thinking myself as a crazy lunatic for taking the offer, but then excited as well, because I love the topic I was going to share with the audience. I decided, let's try. If I have that feeling of excitement, then there must be something in it. So I started bringing my thoughts into practice by visualizing as many times as possible, with imagining the room, the smell, the seating arrangements, and me giving the talk as well. I even included all the hiccups, the odd questions from the audience, or the day not going as planned as well, not having the projector or the mic not working, or people coming in between as well, as the talk would have started. But also working on my self-critic thoughts too, reminding me you will screw your day, you can't do it, someone is better than you, no one is going to listen to you. And then had to prepare myself, it's okay to screw my day, but giving it a try is more important. Yes, I can do it, and I'm meant to do it. And there was that excitement still bubbling up. Yes, they are better, but it's me who is been up to, so let's give it a try. And it's my story, it's my way of saying it, so that will make a difference. So it was all about preparing myself and planning ahead to try. And don't you see it? It's like a kind of a daydreaming and visualizing each and every part of it. It sounds fun, right? And then just try it out. What are you waiting for? Try it in your own current situation. It can be something related to your workspace or a family, a drama that you need to talk about, or share your opinion. Anything it could be, but try it out as well. So that way you are going to do a role play. You will understand, is this needed? Is this going to be helpful? And for that real D-Day, you are much more prepared and you're much more in control of the situation. And you have the power to change your thoughts in a heartbeat. So it's your choice. I have used tools like sticky notes, calendar, mobile reminders with positive affirmations to keep me on track with positive thoughts. It's like cultivating any new habit. Take time and patience. Be gentle with yourself. That's a mantra. Take time and be patient. Be gentle with yourself all the time. When you're working on your silence, it's a ripple effect it creates to change the pattern of your thoughts. It's not hard as initially we would have thought. A negative mind will always create negative thoughts and keeps you away from your soul calling. Whereas a positive mind keeps the thoughts positive and keeps you in sync with your soul calling. And your inner guide connections get stronger with your positive thoughts. So think about, where would you like to keep your energy today? In the negative mind or on the positive mind? And each day is a new day with a new magic which only we can see. But to see, we need to have a clear mind. A misty mind will see only what it wants to see. It's time to take the mistiness off and bring in some clear spells. The positive way of living, I got only incorporating with the positive thoughts. There is no absolutely other shortcut. This is a shortcut that I have discovered in my soul search as well. Doesn't mean I don't have negative talk in my head. I do. And I do get even till today, being in this work for over 12 years, I still do get, but I embrace and welcome it so I can become who I am and wants to be. And I question back that negative thought now. Where is it coming from? Who has said it to me? Has it been true in the past, or is just a thought? And 99.9% it is only a thought that I have overheard, or someone's opinion it was, and I was believing it. And so here is where you can change that. As Bob Proctor has said from Secret, everything first was a thought. So this is where you give that energy, which thought it is. And thought knows no negative or positive. It is the way we deal with it that matters. And remember, nothing is tough unless we make it so in our mind. Be patient with yourself as you're making these changes. These thoughts didn't form in a day and won't be away in a day. Hence, it's okay if we need to work on them a little longer if need be. Change the thinking and change your thoughts, and change the words that you speak out. Change the life you're creating for yourself. It's all in the mind, don't you think so? As in Course in Miracles states, my thoughts don't mean anything, and follows on with, this idea will help to release me from all that I now believe. This practice releases from the thoughts that are creating an impact in our life. My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. My meaningless thoughts are showing me a meaningless world. This is a great affirmation to start changing the pattern, right? And when we keep saying, I'm not good enough, do you ever become good enough even to yourself? Or when I say I don't love, nobody loves me, or I don't love myself, I don't deserve this. So how could you even expect some love back to you? It's totally opposite to what we are seeking and to what we are telling ourselves. By taking responsibility for your thoughts and situations, you're taking responsibility for your existence. By doing that, not only does your soul benefit, but also everyone around you. The change is just not for you, it's for others around you too. It doesn't take much time, and support is very important. You can do it on your own, but support from family and friends can boost it and benefit them as well. I brought this habit into my family, having the reminders and word arts around the home. I incorporated this in my paintings as well, using the positive words in between artworks. Say, for example, gratitude, joy, happy, home, family, love, positive thoughts. So these kind of the words I have placed in my art. So anyone in our home reading can benefit from it, just not only me. Because again, we all have those negative and positive ones, but the more we are tuning up, more we are vibrating to the positive ones, we are seeing more often of it as well. And just accept how you feel instead of pushing it away, because that's half the battle won. And once you push it, then it's all dumping ground. The longer we have the dumping ground, the harder it becomes to start cleaning. but don't forget it can still be doable with time and patience. Thoughts hurt you more than the act. Change the thoughts to loving and love yourself and people around you. We need to listen more to our hearts than our heads to change the course of the thoughts. And here is a little suggestion or a experience healing tip, I call it. Never leave yourself in the past. Bring it along with you like a teamwork and set free. Move forward with no baggage. And you can change your thought to the way you want. You can change your thought to the way you want. Change the words and change the thoughts. It's as Andrea has mentioned that in her book. So here once again, take a moment, pause through it and see where your thoughts are, what your thoughts are leading to. So I'm just going to rewind and repeat what Mahatma Gandhi has said. Your beliefs become your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values become your destiny. So, link in between your beliefs and your destiny. What you're seeking is seeking you. Remember that always. So with that, I'll leave you to have a think about, ponder over these thoughts and let me know what has inspired you. Either comment on where you're listening to or send me a personal message. You can contact me through the show notes below. I look forward to hearing back from you. If you loved it, you enjoyed this podcast, please do leave a review. That way it helps to reach more, and please share with your family or friends who would be interested to hear more about it. So coming back in 2 weeks again, thank you for listening in. Remember, life is magical and you can change your beliefs right today. It's not set in the stones. You can just change anytime. Remember that. Best of luck and lots of love. Namaste.
Thank you all for listening in and tuning in to the podcast Life is Magical. I hope you found some good nuggets to move through this week. Want to ask a question? Please email me or stay connected if something resonated or found useful and helpful from this podcast. I love to hear back from you. My email is info@srimanju.com. That is SRIMANJU, which is in the show notes below. Until next week, namaste and good day. Happy magic. Love to you all. Thank you for listening in.